besties, welcome back to my channel. It's V, your study guru, productivity hacks, tips and tricks, best friend on the internet. And I was just about to start my study session, like I'm literally set up to start studying, and I just thought, wait a minute, there's a little hack that I need to make sure we're all still using. So I just came on the camera, popped it right on. Literally today is the 19th of, is it the 19th? No, it's the 18th, it's the 19th. Man, time flies. It's the 19th of June 2025 today. So I feel like a lot of us are still very much in exam season. Let me know down below if you are still in exam season, submissions, and you've got things coming up and whatever. FYI, my outfit is so cute. Can you see it? This is my study outfit. I've got some sneakers on. Sneakers? I'm so American. Oh, wow, I'm so American. If you're new here, I'm a PhD student studying in America, but I'm originally from living in the UK, but born in Zimbabwe. And now I say things like sneakers. What? Anyway, that's not the point. The point of the study hack is, it's very simple to the point. If you have an iPad or a clock or anything else, that's all you'll need to like use the study hack. And I know you know it. Listen to me. I know you know it. I know that there's nothing in these simple study tips or study advice that you're like, whoa, this is brand new. I know you know it. But sometimes when you've heard it for so long from like your professor or somebody else, you're just like, whatever, it doesn't work. So I just thought, since we have a real relationship, you know what I mean? Like, you know I only tell you what I actually do and what works. So I thought you might want to rehear it, and then you might feel inspired to make sure you do it again. So when I was at Harvard, our professor, well, my professor, I like to say, but our professor, he was very good about office hours, about giving us advice and tips that were beyond the curriculum. So I use these hacks that I learned from him. So I'm just going to pass them on to you. Yeah. So it's the Pomodoro. You know it. Okay. So last year, I'm not going to lie, I went off the edge a little bit, and I would go and do like 5-hour, 10-hour study sessions. But I was at the start of my PhD, I was really stressed, and I think I wasn't doing healthy study habits. Can I do a 10-hour study session and not move? Yes, I can, and not take breaks. That's just how I'm also wired, but I don't prefer it anymore. The older that I'm getting now, I want to go back to the healthy study habits that are actually good for the mind. Anyway, the hack is the Pomodoro method. If you don't know what that means, it's where you do small sections of like work bursts, and it makes you more productive and more energized. So essentially, imagine that you are running a marathon versus doing like a relay race or sprints. That's just the difference. You can do a marathon and just go for the whole thing and try to finish it in 4 hours, or you could break up and pace yourself out, and that's just the phase that I'm at. So Pomodoro is this phase of like relay racing / pacing yourself out. So all you do, you open up your iPad and so put my password in, or you can use a clock or use your phone or anything that has some kind of a time device on it, and you're just going to put it up, put a 30-minute timer on. Well, I do 30 minutes. Pomodoro is actually 25. So let's just go with what the laws of science say. 25 minutes, you press start, just like that, okay? And it's now counting down. So you pop it on the side. This is how I do it anyway. This is exactly what I'm about to do with myself. I put it on the side, right in front of me where I can see, or to the side, and I just start going. The moment it says bing, 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 I pause. I stop. The moment the timer goes off, I pause, I stop. I stop for 5 minutes typically, and because I'm obsessed with steps on Apple Watch, I literally get myself up, away from my desk, and I go for a walk around the room. Or I go outside to the hallway, quickly do a spin around the block, or I quickly call my sister, quickly go on my phone, I just do something, anything, bathroom, whatever. And when the 5-minute timer goes off, I get back to the desk right away. And I do it in like, I think I do 5 sprints at a time sometimes, or you can do 4. You decide what chunks you want. But another big thing that I would recommend you do, get your notepad. Don't want to show you what's on my whiteboard. Get your whiteboard, yeah. And then you can write out what your intentions for what you want to do that day are. So like, I don't know, let's just do exactly what I'm doing for today. I have a dissertation proposal looking me in the eye right now. It is approximately it looks like it's about 80 pages. Yeah. So I've sent it to my professor. He's had a look at it. He's giving me comments and feedback. There's 75 comments. Little things like grammar or ideas that need shifting, changing, whatever. I'm literally looking at it right here. I don't want to, it's not time to talk about what I'm doing yet, because I still need to get it all approved and whatever, but you get the gist. He sent me back 75 comments. I want to go through all of them and address all of them. So instead of putting on my board of to-dos, this board here of to-dos, instead of putting on there, do all 35 comments, that's overwhelming. That could take me 5 hours. It's just a lot. What I would do is, I would think, in my Pomodoro splits, what would I like to have addressed in each one? So in the first 25 minutes, can we go with 30? I know Pomodoro is 25, but I'm a 30 minutes kind of girl. So in my first 30-minute slot, I want to open up the document and read through all the comments. That's my intention. If I do more, brilliant. If I don't, that's okay. But my intention is to at least look through the comments, right? Do you see how that changes the day from I've got to do this whole document that could take me 10 hours of the day to, just 30 minutes. And I'm only having to, okay, not bad. Obviously, once you've looked at all the comments, you're now one step ahead. Because before, you've been procrastinating, thinking it's this mammoth task. Now at least you know what your professor even said to you. Do you get it? Next, I would go in, start doing that. The time will fly by. I can't tell you how many days I felt like I can't do this. I cannot be bothered to open up that dissertation proposal and look at it again and look at my literature review and start looking through my references. Then I'm like, fine, just 30 minutes. The amount that I get done in that 30 minutes, because I know there's an end point. Do you know what I mean? Then I'm eager to do it again, and time just flies by. If you don't believe me, just try it out for today. Just try it out for today. And there's something satisfying about, another one. And I sometimes like to keep a tally, just because I like ticking things off of like, how many 30 minutes did I do? You know, I call them bursts, rounds, sprints, moments, and like study blocks, you know? And you can do this even if you're not a student. You can do this for emails. You might be dreading looking through your emails. If you just tell yourself, today I'm just gonna commit to 30 minutes, you'll be surprised. Even for the gym, you could do the same thing. You could be like, you know what? I'm gonna go into that gym and I'm only gonna give myself 30 minutes on the treadmill and then I'm out. Because you thinking about a 1 hour, 25-minute workout session, you have to pump all this iron, you're gonna be put off. Even going for a walk, like people ask me, girly pop, how do you get 20,000 steps a day? I'm like, because I just tell myself, quick 30-minute walk. By the time I'm 30 minutes, I'm like, let me add 10 minutes. It only takes 3 hours to do 20,000 steps. I know that sounds bizarre to say, but seriously, if you wake up, you go for your first 30-minute walk or 40-minute walk in the morning, then you come back, you do your work. In the afternoon, you go for a lunch walk for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, you come back in, then you do it. Like, it actually is not that crazy, you know? But for study sprints, same thing. You just need to tell yourself, wow, I did 2 sprints today. That's only an hour. But you split it up into 30-minute slots and you still got something done. So I urge you to give it a try. Give it a try tomorrow. Anything you want to do that you don't want to do, even if it's doing the dishes, just commit to 25 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on what you want to do. Can we be a 30-minute crew? Can we just tell ourselves we've reinvented Pomodoro and call it 30 minutes? Because I do it in 30 minutes and then I remember, oh, that's not the original. Anyway, if you don't want to do the dishes, just say to yourself, I'm going to throw on the timer, put my favorite music on, and when the timer rings, I'm stopping the dishes wherever I am. When the timer rings, I'm stopping the studying wherever I am. And there's something in you that will be like, I'm already here, let me just finish it off. You will be surprised. You will be surprised. Go give it a try. Okay? So that is simple study hack for today, is don't overwhelm yourself. Okay? If you ever heard me tell you to study with no breaks, let's just all pretend that era never happened, Okay, I was going through it. I felt like that's what I had to do, and now I'm in a new space. And also, I want to tell you something. Even if you've heard me say study for 10 hours with no breaks, that's what I believed and felt in that moment. And I don't want you to ever think that what I say stays the same. I was like, whatever age, in whatever time and moment, I want you to remember that these videos are like, it's a captured of a moment, and in 10 years I might look back at what I'm saying right now and be like, oh, now I do it 40 minutes instead of 30 minutes, whatever. So don't hold me to whatever I said back in the day, because I only knew what I knew back then. Anyway, I need to go and do my sprint, so I'm going to reset my timer to 30 minutes, and yeah, I'm gonna go study. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. Hopefully I can upload this today, because honestly, I don't want these videos to be like super long and super, oh, it needs all this editing and it needs all this information and science, and that's not me. If you're looking for a person to break down why does Pomodoro work, what's the science behind it, I don't have time for that. Okay, I don't. You don't have time for that either. We just need this quick little 10-minute clips of what I'm up to, that I'm doing, that's really working for me, because I got my grades back the other day. No spoilers, but your girl is PhDing. Your girl is PhDing, and it's working. So I'm just gonna tell you what's working as it's working. Yeah, and also FYI, don't be weird. Keep a cup of water with you at all times. On this channel, we get enough sleep, we wake up early, we do our studies every single day, and we drink our water. Don't be the person that says, I don't drink water. That's really strange. Like, that's really strange. So get a cute cup, something that inspires you. For me, it's a Stanley, of course. And yeah, just study. And also get a cute outfit on. This is my study outfit. Yeah? You know it's cute. And I'm on my period, so you have to be nice to me. You have to tell me it's cute. Tell me it's cute or I'll cry. Because this is all... What is this, period blood? I don't know what it is, but there's something cooking in here and it's just not funny. Period cramps, the whole shebang. So yeah, I'm gonna go, because I don't know where we're going with this now. But love you, and I hope you have a happy study session.